Chapter 2 Minangkabau. The economic life. Houses. Minangkabau in Hindu times was divided into village, state, or negari from the Sanskrit nagara, city. All of the all of the nagari have fixed boundaries supposed to have been established by the first settlers, either consisting of natural features such as rivers, trees, or large stones, or artificial landmarks. Formerly, all the inhabitants of a nagari knew these landmarks and considered them sacred. Wars never were fought for the purpose of land seizure, nor could the boundaries be altered, even the consent of the landowners. The town itself in previous days was divided with hedges, walls, and even moats is the only inhabited portion of the Nagari. The town here, as among the Bataks, is called Kota. Evident, Evidently, the word for town, as well as the method of defense, was borrowed from the Hindus. In Sanskrit, the word Kuta means a fortified place. This type of fortification is common in Assam and western Indonesia, but lack military justification in Minangkabau. The pair of fortifications of the far of Maori of New Zealand were built along somewhat the same model, but may have had a separate origin. The first settler in Akota belonged to a single family division or kampung. The Malay word kampung, now invariably used for an Indonesian native town, thus originally had genealogical rather than territorial significance. The Minangkabau town consists of a group of family houses, rumah kumanakan, and rice granaries. In each town there is a council and communal house, balai, and a mosque. The balai serves as sleeping quarters for the youths above the age of 8. In the highlands of a single family house, rumah kamanakan sometimes lodges 70 to 80 persons descended from the same ancestral model. The house itself is built on piles and is of oblong shape. The roof projects over a long front balcony, is saddle-backed and decorated with buffalo's horns. Stone steps lead up to the front of the house. The back part is fashioned out of the small rooms below. These are separated from one another by planks, bamboo, or cloth, and serve as sleeping quarters for the married and marriageable girls. The foreroom, tangah rumah, contains a large fireplace and serves as a communal family room, often also slept in by the children and the unmarried. The space beneath the floor of the dwelling lodges the domestic stock, consisting of a carabao, cows, horses, chickens, and ducks. In general, the buildings are made of wood and bamboo, various sorts of leaves being used for the roofing. The house furnishings and utensils are simple. Iron and copper pots and pans are used in the preparation of food. Large and small baskets are woven from the bamboo, rotan, and pandanus leaves as receptacles for rice and other objects. Mats serve the dual purposes of beds and chairs. The rice is stored in granaries alongside the dwelling place. Each village likewise has a tabua house in which is kept a large drum tabua. This is fashioned from a hollowed out tree trunk and is used to summon the people on special occasions. The ballet on communal house is used exclusively as a council house by the chiefs and secondarily as communal sleeping house for the unmarried. The mark pasar plays a large role in Minangkabau life. The marketplace is situated on a large plain and is frequented during the week by those who wish to buy or sell. Clothing. The clothing of Minangkabau varies greatly. When the men are at home or at work in the field, they usually wear nothing more than sarongs and short trousers reaching to the knees. A man, fully attired, wears a headcloth, a jacket, a sarong and girdle, and a pair of trousers. These chiefs on state occasions wear gold plates set with jewels in the girdles. Weapons. Among the weapons which are used which are in use among the Minangkabau are European hunting firearms and a great variety of cutting weapons, as creases, lances, swords, daggers, etc. that are native made and very elaborately decorated. A form of sling umbantali is still in use. It is made of rope and is used for killing cattle in the field. Musical instruments. The Minangkabau musical instruments include gongs, drums, small flutes, and a peculiar model of a three-stringed violin. The instruments are used to accompany dances. In the highlands, only the men dance, but in the bordering regions, both sexes join in. Industries. The Minangkabau people are actively engaged in agriculture, trade, especially cattle trading, industries, hunting and fishing. Breeding of animals is less well developed than agriculture, yet of some importance. Buffalo, horned cattle, horses and goats are raised. The people use the buffalo carabao goats as straw animal and for their milk and meat. The civil industries are spinning, weaving lines, making the weaving of mats and baskets, the preparation of silk, washing for washing for gold, cloth dyeing, and pottery. These are especially women's work. Rope making, paper manufacture, carpentry, boat building, wood cutting, decorating and painting wood, mineral mining, smithing, lead pouring, and candle molding are especially the work of men. Sugar manufacture, chalk making, and the preparation of gum beer and tobacco and oil mining are engaged in by both sexes. A half century ago, the spinning wheel and the hand loom were to be found in every house. Nowadays, however, the natives buy the cheap American and European cotton goods. The industry is of recent importation from Europe. A variety of paper formerly was made from pounded leaves. The wet and dry rice fields are worked together by men and women. When the cattle, when, when cattle, when cattle are scarce or not to be had, the woman has to work the fields by hand. The man has to lay fences around the field, do the house building and keep it in repair, plant his tobacco, make his fishing utensils and boats, do most of the fishing and all of the hunting, gather wood and brush products in the jungle, and sew the clothing. The woman plants the sugarcane, works on the house garden, and catches crabs and fish in the swamps. She does all the housework, takes care of children, cooks, cleans rice, weaves, spins, and prepares palm leaves for the roofing. The chief who is paid by the government no longer works in the field and still less to the native chiefs where the local adat is in force. Those also who have a smattering of Mohammedan letters deem, them, deem themselves too important to work in the swampy rice fields, preceded by their mothers and their sisters who carry the heavy loads on their heads. They wander marketward in ornamented clothing, carrying nothing else than birdcage, with their favorite doors carefully protected from the heat of the sun by coverings of colored cotton cloths. In spite of the nominal matriarchat, Van Hassel claims that the women really are the servants of the men. They not only prepare the meals for the men in the family, but they also serve them first, they themselves eating later with the children.